are sitting here to learn from each other about going beyond stereotypes. There are these typical conceptions, homogeneous conceptions of what it means to be an Indian and what it means to be a Pakistani. We would like this particular event to throw light on the heterogeneity of being an Indian and the heterogeneity of being a Pakistani, and thereby promote peace building at the very grassroots level of Mumbai University lawns, because it's very exciting that so many people from Pakistan, academic students, have come here. Our students have never, nor have I, seen so many academics descend here. So it's a very important moment for us.
I come here with a desire and with a hope and a wish of peace.
From the very childhood, we were trained to hate India in many ways. You know, people have been speaking today about the curriculum in both countries, and what you find in the textbooks is not really ideal for peace. So we grew up learning all those theories, and the sense of nationalism and patriotism was closely linked to the fact that you know, if you hate India, this means that probably you are a good Pakistani. And it's not much different on this side as well, that you have to hate Pakistan to prove that you are a good Indian.
If we do not sit and question what this knowledge that we are being given, question the ideas that we are being presented with, we cannot move beyond stereotypes. We cannot create new ideas.
Women Without Borders has an agenda of mobilizing women's capacities for building a culture of peace, not because of biology, but because of their particular location and standpoint. Women as a whole tend to invest more on constructive, culturally rich and peace-oriented relationships.
The youth usually is very inquisitive to pose questions to each other and start from the very personal, you know, from your personal circumstances, how you live, how you think, what are your influences, what are the narratives around you. And from these narratives, we can create the so-called counter-narratives. We can think of alternatives, because extremism, violent extremism, only flourishes on the basis of the lack of alternatives.
Young people on both sides of the border, they should have a say, at least a say. For that, you have to, you know, really create where these young people on both sides of the border have a feeling of ownership, that they own the process. They know that they are part of it, they are running the show.
Between India and Pakistan, there is immense mistrust. Our relations are mired in a lot of suspicion and creating demonic images of each other.
I will frankly tell you that I had some different kind of thoughts about India and Indian society, Indian culture. I thought that the same stereotypical notions that you might have, I thought that a lot of people would hate Pakistanis, and I might not be received very warmly, or I might face some troubles. But when I came here and I met the people here, the stereotypical image, actually, it just broke down.
You have an incredible youth bulge. You are such a young society on both sides, and you determine your governments. The power actually is in your hands, because the governments are elected by you. Those who are in the driving seat are empowered by you, by the upcoming young generation. So I think you also have to keep this in mind, that you are the change makers.
We were together for thousands of years. Can we not reverse this process? We can reverse this process if we really understand the social structure of each other, the problems of each other. When in this globalized world, we are talking about one village, we are talking about togetherness.
We just have to share a few more thoughts about how we can carry forward this conversation and actually become living human beings than being Pakistanis and Indians as labels. This idea of social media actually came into my thoughts, particularly because the opinion of the individuals, particularly the Pakistanis and Indians, are rarely taken into picture as far as the policy decisions are concerned. So I actually propose social media as a medium of probably understanding each other and carrying forward the conversation in the form of political sociology that we are currently living in.
We can understand each other better than any other nation. So we must really hold on to these advantages and work on peace.